Okay, hello everybody, tuning in for another episode of Side Hustle Stories. My name is Dr. Libby Kemkaran and I'm with the lovely Louise tonight, who's going to tell us more about her journey. So Louise, do you want to kick us off? What was your challenge when we first met back? When did we meet? It's about 3 months now, isn't it? 3 months ago. Yeah. So right. what was the big problem that you came to me with?
So I've always felt really passionate about the well-being of vets and nurses in the profession, and that people are dealing with overwhelm and burnout all the time. And I wanted to do something really proactive to help with some of those challenges. I just didn't really know how that looked. So I started my coaching diploma in 2016, and I had years of mentoring experience. So I was a resilience practitioner. I trained in behavioural profiling, but I just couldn't clearly see how to share the skills that I had and what the best way was, and also how to try and make a business out of those skills.
And that's amazing to me, because this is what I love, and I genuinely see my job as just helping people get more faith in what they've already got in their hands. And you had that mountain of value, and yet you hadn't used it, had you? You'd not yet implemented, and yet you knew that was your path, and you kept going back to it.
Yeah.
And this is where I always love that clue of what's on your bookshelf. Your books are probably lined up there telling you the story of what's in your head.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So tell everyone about your journey through Tame Your Brain. What happened when you came on the course?
Well, the course was brilliant. It really helped me to understand my values, what it was I wanted to do and why I wanted to do it. So once I'd started on the course, I understood better that although I love my clinical work, I needed another challenge to kind of sit alongside that, and something that fitted around my family life as well.
Super important. Yeah.
I mean,
that's the thing about clinical, isn't it? It's not the best fit for a busy family life, and especially when you've got more than one kid, it all just explodes a bit. And then, yeah. So when did you have your breakthrough sort of understanding of what you could do?
So it was after week 3, I suddenly had this kind of light bulb moment, a real feeling of clarity, really, and I realised I was sitting on this heap of skills, and I just need a bit of support to be pushed to do something with them, really. So it was after week 3 that I just felt that the obstacles I kind of built for myself, disappeared.
Yeah, and a lot of it is learning how to get out of your own way, isn't it? When you tell yourself the story of why you can't have what you want over and over again, and you don't tell yourself the story of why you could. And that's lovely when that gets peeled off and suddenly you go, actually, damn it, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
So what was your, by the end of the course, what happened?
So the last modules of the course really helped me with the practical side of setting up a business and producing my website, marketing, and really understanding who it was I could help, really, just to narrow things down a little bit more and be specific, so that I could feel like I could really make a start. And
be that laser focus on who you're here to serve, who you're here to help in the big wide world. So fast forward to today. Tell everyone what you've done. You've got your website.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, so that's really good. So I think the sort of vague idea I had of really wanting to help vets and nurses get more out of their careers is kind of becoming a reality now, which is great. So yeah, I've set up my website. I've tried to get to grips with social media a little bit and just experimenting with that. So I can offer coaching and mentoring now to vets and nurses who are feeling overwhelmed and anxious and underconfident, so that they can learn practical skills to really try to help manage the stress and anxiety, improve well-being, and help deal with that self-doubt that a lot of us have in this profession.
And that's constant, isn't it? And
that's
so it's like a toolkit, isn't it? It's like a things you can actively do, not just endure, but to actually help you get through. And you've got a launch coming up.
So the 17th of December, I'm going to do a free webinar, and then on the 7th of January launch a course aimed for interns and recent graduates to help tackle those first few years in practice with confidence, help them manage anxiety and mistakes, and learn how to maximise their support networks and self-care skills, so that they can so that they're then equipped to get the most out of their careers and hopefully really enjoy what they do, going forward.
Beautiful. And you only finished this course how many weeks ago now? How long was it since you've...
Was it 2 weeks? Time seems to have flown by. Yeah.
You're going, my God, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, because I've really enjoyed it, and I enjoy, the personal development. So it's something that time does just kind of fly, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? But that's when you find your zone of genius. That's when you're doing something that you're supposed to, this is your life path, but it's been obscured because we do get the badge of vet and then think that means that's all we can do, because it's such a big badge to hold. It's such an honour, and it takes so much to get through those golden gates of vet school, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And the unfortunate thing is that then becomes your identity, and then it's really hard to unpick those wires. But you've done a fantastic job. So everyone, put that date in your diary, please. 17th of December for the free webinar that Louise is going to run. If any of you want help directly, please come to me, book a call in. Like Louise, you can be at that point of having things that you love but you don't know what to do with them, or you can be at the point of not having a clue where to start. The Tame Your Brain course is running from, I think we've got a couple of places left. It's running in 10 days time. So jump on my diary, justkemkaran.com, book a call, get on board, and you too could be Louise in 2 weeks after the course finishes. But that's an amazing job. So everyone go and look at the website. Do you want to tell us the website address for your website?
It's louisemillarvetsupport.com.
Perfect. So everyone go and have a look at its fledgling glory. And obviously, as with any websites, there's always tweaks to be made, but you've done it, and that's the thing, is that version done is better than version none, and it's there, it exists now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Thank you so much, Louise. Lovely to have you. So for everyone else, come back for more Side Hustle Stories. We'll be back soon. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Libby. Thanks.
Bye. Bye.